Hello everyone, this is Sajid Khoth and I welcome you all to my channel Creative Tutorials with a very big heart. Alright, so before starting with our today's question, let's begin with one funny joke. एक रिश्ता होने जा रहा था, लड़की वालों ने लड़के वालों से पूछा कि आपने कितनी पढ़ाई की है। लड़की वाले ने पूछा लड़के को कि आपने कितनी पढ़ाई की है। लड़के ने जवाब दिया MFIAS। लड़की वालों ने लड़के से और लड़के वालों से ये सोचकर इस डिग्री के बारे में नहीं पूछा कि कहीं लड़के वाले को ये न लगे कि हम भी जो है अनएजुकेटेड है, अशिक्षित है। रिश्ता पक्का हो जाता है, शादी हो जाती है और उसके बाद लड़की अपने पति से पूछती है कि जो रिश्ता पक्का होते समय जब आप मुझे देखने के लिए आए थे और आपने जो डिग्री का नाम बताया था MFIAS, ये कौन सी डिग्री है? लड़के ने जवाब दिया MF का मतलब है मैट्रिक फेल और IAS का मतलब है इन ऑल सब्जेक्ट। ऐसा हुआ MFIAS, मैट्रिक फेल इन ऑल सब्जेक्ट्स। और इसके आगे तो आप समझ ही सकते हो कि लड़की का हाल क्या हुआ होगा। ओके, सो जब भी कोई डिग्रियों के नाम आपके सामने आए तो ये मत समझिए कि बहुत कुछ पढ़ा लिखा है या पढ़ी लिखी है, तो थोड़ी बहुत जानकारी रखना भी जरूरी है। ओके, सो विद दैट फनी जोक, लेट्स बिगिन विद आवर टुडेज डे। डियर चिल्ड्रन, we are on question number 2 of our practice set 1.4. Okay, now you can see this part. Okay, I have kept this part deliberately as it is. Okay, and construction part of question number 2 I will carry out in this one only. I have kept this as it is so that it becomes easier for you to revise that what I had taught you in my previous videos. Alright, only thing is I have changed the letters here and there. Okay, so that there should be no confusion. Alright, so now we have to show that number root 5 on number line. So in my previous videos, in my first video, if you remember, about introduction of irrational numbers, I explained it to you how to plot root 2 on number line, right now. Then when we did our question number 1 of practice set 1.4, which was of activity based question, right now, there we had seen that how to plot root 3. Okay, actually root 3 was already there on in the activity being given to us. But then too, when we were filling up the empty boxes in that activity, we had already studied side by side that how root 3 is plotted on the number line. Now the question is, they are asking us to plot root 5. Correct? Now you see children, they are not telling us to plot root 4 because we know that we have a answer for root 4 right now, because root 4 का answer आता है 2, because 2 square is 4. So root of 4 or square root of 4 becomes 2. So 2 number तो already हमारे पास number line पे है. Correct ना? This 2 number is already there on our number line. So there is no hard and fast rule as such. Correct na? That there is no rocket science as such to show how to plot number 2. That's very simple. Question is right now that what procedure you will follow to show any irrational number on the number line. So now the next target in front of us is to show root 5. Now you know that this point 2 means it is root 4 right now. So let me write here just for your convenience. This 2 means root 4. Correct na? So I have just written below that number 2 so it becomes easier for you to understand. So this is 1, root 2, root 3, root 4, and that means my root 5 is going to come definitely after 2. Correct? That means you see, when we wanted to plot root 2, we had drawn one perpendicular at 1. You remember? Similarly, when we wanted to plot root 3 on the number line, we had drawn perpendicular through Q at point root 2. Correct? That means in case if we wanted, if we happen to show root 4 on the number line, that is point 2, in other words, we will draw one perpendicular at point C. Correct? Na? Or through C. But the question is, we don't want that one. We want to go ahead of this. So my root 5 is ahead of 2. That means in the same way, whatever we had done in our previous videos about drawing of the perpendicular lines to this line, okay, what I will do is, we will draw one perpendicular at point 2 or point P or through point P, okay, this way. Come on, let us draw it first. Let us take our this scale and draw one perpendicular at 2. Okay. All right. So we have drawn one perpendicular. Okay, this is our perpendicular. Okay, and so you see what I have written here now. Now let us come on this part. I have written that draw line, draw number line Q. See, I have written Q over here. This is one number line. Okay, on this number line, what points you will take? 0, 1, 2, whatever you want, depending on the question what is being asked. Correct? Now with this question, that is question number 3 or question number 2 of our practice at 1.4, they are asking us to plot root 5. That means root 5 means I must go up to 1, 2 and ahead of that. So ahead of that is not much important. At least I need point 2 because this is the point where I will be drawing my perpendicular. Okay. Then take OP as 2 units. Where is O? My O is at point 0. So O to P, this point I have given as P. Alright. So OP is root 4. Root 4 means 2. Right now you see this is 1. This much is root 2. This much is root 3. This much is root 4. And root 4 means 2. So you see, take OP as 2 units. Then draw line M perpendicular to line Q through the point P. So line M. Okay, let me change here. Make it line. Let me make it line N over here. Okay, so confusion. Line N, point S. Here also it will come point line N. All right. So let us give name to this line as line N. Okay, because L and M we already have from our previous questions. Okay. Now, so draw line N perpendicular to line Q. Okay, through the point P. Alright, so this much we have taken care of. Now take a point S on line N such that PS is equal to 1 unit. That means on this line, okay, I need to take one point S somewhere, okay, such that my PS distance will be 1 unit. If you remember, for root 2 also we had taken this 1. See, for root 2, this was 1. For root 3, this was 1. So this 1 unit will be same for each and every question. Okay. So let us take root 1 distance. Now this one, if you remember from my previous questions, I had taken the scale of 1 unit is equal to 6 inches. Or 6 inches is equal to 1 unit. Okay. So let me take 6 inches on this also. So you can see if I take 6 inches over here, which my point is coming somewhere here. Okay, so this is my point. So this point is my point S, this one. All right. Okay, and this is my SP or PS. This is how much? 1 unit. All right. So see, PS is equal to 1 unit. Now if you see in right angle triangle, SOP. So before that, let me join these 2 points so that the triangle is clearly visible. Okay, so now you see we had drawn SO. Correct? We have joined point O and S. So this SOP, this becomes a right angle triangle. If you remember, for plotting root 2, we got this as one right angle triangle. For plotting root 3, we got this one. You see, second one, this one. This much as your right angle triangle. And now it's the turn of showing point root 5, okay, on the number line. So my SOP, this entire part is my right angle triangle. So since it's a right angle triangle, that means we can very well use Pythagoras theorem. So in the right angle triangle SOP, using Pythagoras theorem, we get what? Hypotenuse square. So SO square is equal to OP square plus PS square. Right now, if you remember, Pythagoras theorem says that square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. Okay, so with that we have got this statement. So SO square is equal to OP square. How much is OP? OP is 2, correct now? OP is 2. We have written here also OP as 2. So this came as 2 square plus PS. This we have taken as 1 unit. So you see I have written here PS is 1 unit. So that one came here. So therefore SO square is equal to 2 square becomes 4 plus 1 square is 1. Therefore length SO square is equal to 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay. And therefore length SO is equal to square root of 5. So many units by taking square root on both sides. I had told you this in a previous videos as well, that whenever you want to get rid of square, you take square root on either sides. So by doing so, our square root and square gets cancelled. Okay, that means this SO what we have got is nothing but root 5. So this SO is root 5. So let me write root 5 here now. This is what we got as root 5. You see, here also I had written root 2 in my first video of irrational number. Second video of irrational number was root 3, this one. This is third video of irrational number of as far as construction is concerned. So this is our root 5. Okay, now the question is, now it's the time to draw the arc. So what we'll do now, we will take O as center and OS as our radius. Okay, so come on, let's do it. I have made this some jugaad over here. All right, let's see whether it works. It will work definitely because I had done this in the previous questions as well. So let us take this one and draw one arc. Okay, so our arc is ready. That means what? Whatever point we have got here right now, give any name. Let us give one suitable name for this point as well. PQR is already there, with S is also there. Let us give this point as T. Okay, let us give this point as T, and this point T is nothing but root 5. Why? Because with this radius OS, if I attempt to draw one circle, my radii of the circle, correct now, of the same circle will be same, correct now, because whatever the radius is used to draw one circle, at any point if you check the radius right now, the measure is to be the measure will be same. Okay, so that means if this is root 5, this one has to be root 5. If I go exactly on the opposite side, here I will get minus root 5. Okay, so by doing so, we have got our OT is equal to root 5. Okay, so I hope that the solution is very clear. Okay, let me tell you one more thing. You might be thinking that why I have kept all this root 3, root 2 all together. This I had kept it deliberately because to show you that what we had done in our previous videos. Because those students who have not seen my previous videos and watching this video for the first time, it will help them to understand that what was done in the previous 2-3 videos. Okay, and even those students who have seen my previous videos, it will be of benefit for them as well. Okay, so you can clearly see that what we are doing, so you can understand that one after the other we are repeating the same procedure to get different irrational numbers on the number line. Okay, chalo, so I hope that you have enjoyed the video, you have loved along with me. Okay, and I hope that I have done justice with my work. And if you feel that you are enjoying studying with me, you're growing in mathematics, okay, and if you like my way of teaching, my way of talking to you, my way of presenting myself, my way of throwing the subject in front of you, it's a humble request to please like, share, subscribe my channel, and very soon I'll be back with my next video. That is our question number 3, which is eventually our last question of this chapter, and then we will wrap up this chapter. Okay, so dear children, I love you all. Take care, stay healthy, stay blessed, keep smiling. Okay, be tension free, do your work properly and thoroughly. Okay, chalo, my kind wishes and blessings are with you forever. Love you all and see you soon in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.